Hello, you're watching the Press Review. I'm Thomas Taplin. The former Treasury Secretary and economic advisor to US President Barack Obama has dropped out of the race to be the new head of the Federal Reserve. In January 2014, the current chairman, Ben Bernanke, will make way for his replacement, and the president's favourite, Lawrence Summers, won't even get a look in thanks to a pre-planned strike by Democrat senators who didn't like his attitude towards financial regulation. What's more, the campaign was so aggressive that Mr. Summers was already cut out of the race before his name was made public. Despite Mr. Obama's recent compliments towards Mr. Summers, saying that he played a pivotal role in tackling the latest economic crisis, Mr. Summers has voluntarily withdrawn from the race, telling Mr. Obama, "Any possible confirmation process for me would be acrimonious and would not serve the interests of the Federal Reserve, the administration, or ultimately the interests of the nation's ongoing recovery." Other commentators are pointing towards a much bigger problem amongst the Democrats, where a rift has formed over agreement on financial deregulation. Either way, the current Vice Chairwoman Janet Yellen is now the likely favourite to take over from Mr. Bernanke in January. However, although Mr. Summers has always been a favourite of Mr. Obama to chair the Fed, his voluntary withdrawal will now spare the president the extra work of having to persuade the Republicans, as well as his own party, that Mr. Summers is the man for the job. And with debt and budget issues to face against the Republicans as well in the coming weeks, not to mention Syria, it's an extra fight Mr. Obama can do without. As a former senior aide to Senate Majority Leader Harry Reid said, "In light of everything he needs from Democrats on the Hill in the weeks and months to come, the last thing he can afford is to antagonize them over the Summers nomination." The dollar has weakened across the board since Mr. Summers' announcement. Well, that's all from the Press Review today. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.